Hey, this is Michael. Today I would like to talk about overcoming separation anxiety to best support your pets and yourself. Separation anxiety is something so many of us have faced when we have to leave our pets for the first time, or maybe it isn't even for the first time, but it often begins when they're young or when we have a new animal and we're bonding with them, connecting with them, and trying to support them, and then we have to leave them alone. And a lot of times, an animal might have a freak out, or there could be some nervousness, anxiousness, sometimes some destruction of something in the house. And then that just creates an imprint for all of us. And we humans are carrying that nervousness, that stress, that worry that it's going to happen again. And then we don't want to leave them. And for so many people, they feel like they can't really have a life because they can't travel, they can't go out because they're worried about the well-being of their pet. So this is something, yeah, there are so many just different training techniques that you can implement, but it begins with the energy and the vision, the feeling, the frequency that you are bringing to the moment and that you're sharing with your animal. And so people don't realize that they're usually holding on to the story, or they're playing it out in their head before they've even left the house. So the animal is feeling that energy, those thoughts, feelings, and emotions of the human feeling nervous, worried about their animal. And so our animals look to us for guidance and leadership. They follow our energetic lead. And if we're feeling, or if we're sending mixed signals about them not doing well, being separated by us, it's going to feed it. They're going to respond to that. They're going to take it on, and it isn't going to help anybody. So when you approach it from an energetic perspective and recognize that every moment you leave the house is an opportunity to create a new imprint for everybody, a calm imprint, an imprint of balance and peace and serenity, of harmony, of ease, of trust, that all is well, that they will be safe, everybody will be okay, and that you'll be returning. So when you start to practice holding that vision and that feeling before you go out of the house, before you leave, just start to feel them feeling good, you're feeling good, everybody feels good. They know that you're going to be coming back, and you know that they'll be safe, they'll be okay, and that they will sleep, they'll hold down the fort while you're gone, whatever the case may be, really feeling it and practicing that feeling before you leave. And then when it comes time to leaving, no big deal. This is when like the training techniques come into play, making no big deal about it. Maybe you even want to mark it with some words that are no big deal. With some of my animals, I've gotten to the habit of saying like, all right, I have to run out for a little bit. I'm being quiet because this one knows those words. But, saying like, I have to run out for a little bit is just the energy I have behind it is no big deal, just running out. I'll be coming back, and my animals feel that like, okay, he's just running out. So that way, from my perspective, they're not anticipating me walking right back in the door right away, or like, where did he go? What's going on? And then they start spinning. They're feeling me. They know the message, like, all right, he's going to be leaving for a while and he'll be back, no big deal. So that can help. Also, maybe giving them a job energetically, intuitively, and telepathically, as well as verbally, of this is your job to hold down the fort, but still making no big deal about it. Your job is to hold down the fort while I'm gone. I'll be back, no big deal. And you can practice this in short spurts, like just leaving for a brief amount of time and then coming back in. And when you return, you don't make a big deal about it. When you come back in, you're just calm. You don't amplify and reward that triggered response of excitement, because that's only going to create that excitement and stress for the animal. And so this is very much like textbook separation anxiety kind of work, where you just come back in, make no big deal, don't give them too much attention and affection. When you return, it can only potentially enable that stress response. But also from the energetic perspective, you can imagine that you are surrounding your home in light, in comforting, serene light that is helping your animals feel safe, sound, grounded. You may even imagine them having a grounding cord that's grounding them into the center of the earth, that is helping them feel safe while you're away, and also surrounding yourself with light so you're feeling calm, because it's most important that you are feeling calm about all of this, because if you're not calm, your animals are not going to feel calm. They're going to be feeling that energy from you. So imagine yourselves all surrounded by healing light that's calming, grounding yourself, maybe attaching a grounding cord to the base of your spine that connects you to the center of the earth, that is keeping you grounded in the feeling that all is well while you're gone. And this is something you can practice too when you're traveling. Even I often recommend to clients when they're traveling to imagine that they're sending messages of love, like almost like airmail, saying like, I'm doing well, I'm on vacation, hope you're well, sending you love. Really imagining that you're sending these postcards and messages of love to your animal while you're away, and feel them receiving those messages. And your animals will receive that, because the connection of love is timeless, limitless. You could be across the world and they're going to be feeling the messages that you are sending to them. So these are a variety of ways that you can help to shift the situation of separation anxiety and to move beyond it and to release it. And that's the key. Say to yourself, create an affirmation that we are in the process of moving beyond separation anxiety, of releasing separation anxiety. So then you're really softening the energy around it, so you're not holding on to the tension. And this is a practice. Sometimes this takes some practice. Like I said, just really setting the intention, leaning into it, practicing it with short steps away, leaving them at home. One other point too, if you have a dog, make sure you exercise them mentally and physically before you leave them. Make sure you take them for a walk, make sure their needs are met, because if their needs aren't met mentally and physically, energetically, they're going to be a little stir crazy. So it's always good to take your dogs for a walk before you leave. Or if you're traveling, make sure that their needs are being met while you're gone, so they're nicely distracted. Whoever they're staying with, whoever's taking care of them, or the facility that they are in, that their mental and physical needs are being met. So I hope this helps in helping you shift separation anxiety. We've all experienced it. And if you need any help in fine-tuning this, or clarity on connecting with your animals and pets, or even kind of grounding your own energy, I'm here for you. You can reach out to any of the links in my bios, wherever this video is posted. I'm happy to help. And until the next video, enjoy your time, your love, your energy with your animals. See you next time.